welcome to episode 34 of Making It Up As We Go. I am your host, Ryan, and joining me as always, Mr. Sean. I got that perfect. I totally did that on purpose. I saw it coming. I was like, oh, gotta get him.
You got me. I mind the smoke.
I was just concerned it was your laser again. Oh, Mr. Corliss, how you doing, sir?
Hey, if I survive COVID, I'll be doing great.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you joining us, and we hope that you feel better soon, you and the missus. Speaking of the COVID stuff, Rob, our buddy here, Rob Hampton, out there in Aussie, oi, oi, oi. I guess he's all recovered now. Rob, how you feeling out there, buddy? You doing good on your bout with COVID? Let us know. Yeah, Mr. Corliss, huh? So you got the old 19 there, huh?
Yes, I sure do.
How you making?
Okay, we started feeling terrible yesterday, so hopefully we're on the road to recovery.
That's good. Did you guys get like the shots or whatever that they tell you to get? Oh, that's good. Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Well, I hope it doesn't get you too bad. And,
yeah, well, when you're elderly, you have to watch out for that stuff.
Oh yeah. Anything will get you.
Yeah.
You know, a stiff breeze will get you.
That's right. Yeah.
Good deal. Well, let's just jump right on into it this evening, guys. What's everybody been up to this week? Well, Paul has been busy getting COVID. This is the picture frame.
That's the picture frame, man.
Nice.
Look at those corners. You can't see through them. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's I got to put a finish on it, and I'm waiting to hear from the decision maker what color the paint's going to be on it. But
there you go.
Yeah, that's my picture frame.
Nice. Very good. What about you, Sean? Anything fun and exciting happened this week?
Oh, nothing at all. Well, if you follow me on Facebook, you know I had a slight incident.
Just a little one.
Just a little one.
Yeah.
I broke the golden rule. I broke my golden rule.
Yeah.
I walked away from my machine long enough to use the restroom without pausing it. When I cut wood or plastic, I've always paused it. But it's like I haven't had any issues for years. I'll just run in and run back out. First time not doing it, I came back and the whole left side of my laser was pretty much engulfed in flames.
Wow.
And when I walked in, I grabbed my trusty little squirt bottle, which is, I have. It's actually water and borax, but I keep it up there just for that. I ended up literally having to take the lid off of it and pour it. It was pretty good. The honeycomb was all filled in with, the rubber on the belts.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only thing that was across the front was just wires. All the rubber had melted off into the bed. It was scary at first. You know, it's one of those, oh shit, what do I do? It got hot enough to where on mine, I wish I had the slats, kind of like, I don't know what you have for yours on your bed. You have like the slats and then the honeycomb on top?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's a stainless steel bed with just kind of slots cut into it for ventilation. and it is warped. Luckily it goes down and not up, so I can put the spacers in and put my honeycomb bed back on it. But she got a little toasty.
Oh, well,
It was,
glad it wasn't super bad.
no, I'm not gonna lie. Normally I leave my lid open when I'm working. This way I can do what I need to do. I know it's a taboo. Don't do what I do, guys. But honestly, I'm glad it was open, because if that was closed, that whole lid is plexiglass, plastic,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that would have went up. So yeah, I'm glad it was open. Yeah, it took. Okay, I think I've talked about it before. About 6 years ago, I had an incident kind of the same thing. Luckily, I was in the shop when it happened, and at that point in time, belts were really hard to find, so I had to have it shipped in from China. Now, you won't believe it, I got it on Amazon in 2 days.
Wow.
So within 2 days, I had the machine up and running. I had to replace all the air hose because all the air hose in the chain was melted. The chain itself was stuck, like welded together, so I had to break it all loose to get it to work.
Huh.
Yeah, she's up and running now.
That's good. I'm glad she's
Do not leave your laser unattended when you're cutting flammable goods.
Nope. Nope. You need to be nearby.
Yes,
No.
if you need to leave, regardless.
I know I kind of joked with you a little bit in saying that you got the wrong prize from the Christmas challenge.
Yeah.
I offered to sell him one.
Now I really want to see one of you guys set one of those things off. I really do.
Man, whoa, that's wild.
It's been interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad everything's all right. I mean, that's the important part.
Yeah.
Belts and lasers can be replaced. It looks like your laser is looking a little bit different. Other than that, did you raised it up too?
Yeah, it's her little miracle grow on it. She kind of sprouted a little.
Must be the borax you poured on it.
Yeah. You know, I bet you it was. Well, for years, it's always been, well, like on yours, you got to bend down and get into it. And after a whole day of it, it takes a toll on the back. So I saw what Dave did to his, and I've been wanting to do it ever since. And I figured, well, I've got it apart and I'm fixing it. I might as well raise it up. I mean, here. The nice thing is everything is right there. There's no more bending over, and especially in the back. And it's cinder blocks, man. They work great.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, it looks good like that too. So yeah, I definitely could see how raising it up would be very beneficial for the back.
Oh, extremely.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rob says tested negative on the 8th day. He still has a fuzzy head. So well, I'm glad you're doing all right there, Rob, too. So oh man, it's crazy. Oh, Harry says that a university you work for lost a whole lab to a laser fire. Woo!
I could see it.
Man, yeah, it can happen quick. On some of those, some of the Facebook groups, there was some of them that were, people will post pictures of fires that are happening. It's like, whoa, that's not good. And but half the time, it's not even oh yeah, I was out of the room for a minute. It's the whole basement or wherever they're at burnt to freaking crisp.
Oh no.
You're like, oh no, I just walked up to get a drink of water. It's like, the hell you did? You were out there for a while for that. Oh, what a mess.
It was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. The fires are frightening because
It took me about a half a day just to sit back and just get my thoughts together. After doing that, it took me another 30 minutes just to assess what happened. And an hour after that, I was already ordering parts. So, and then 2 days later, she's cleaned up and
ready to roll.
the nice thing is I did other maintenance on it. redone all my mirrors and cleaned it all back up. And took the honeycomb to the car wash. And I'll tell you what, it cleans it up fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those pressure washers with the soap in it and all that. And
Yep.
it turns them up real good.
Oh, it's kind of interesting because it pulls that smell out of it. So the whole bay just smells of burnt wood.
Crazy. Well, here on the home front on Ballard Central, not a whole lot's been going on this week. What was I doing? Tomorrow is going to be an eventful day in the wood shop a little bit. I've got some stuff I got to make. But I was hoping to get to it today, but I was working on my wife's grandmother's car from when she randomly smashed into something and was trying to take it apart. And oh my God, the way cars are put together now is so insane. Like, an old Beetle has 4 bolts holding on a bumper. Oh, there goes Sean. But but this 2017 Ford Escape, I took out no less than 50 things trying to get the front bumper cover off. I mean, it's nuts.
And Ryan, do you have your microphone a ways away from you?
Yeah, I sure did.
As always. I forgot. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, that's the kind of day. But anyway, so Grandma's car was occupying a lot of my day today. And but we're going to try to I got some woodworking stuff I got to get done tomorrow. My wife's out of town, so I got to get some of the honey-do list done before she gets back. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot. I actually have a video coming out tomorrow. So everybody can watch that. I finally did the editing on one. So that'll come out. That's good. All right, let's see here. Let's get moving here, I guess. I think the fire must have gotten to Sean's stuff still. It crispied his internet or something. All right, well, hey, Sean brought him up. Mr. Gatton, no place like home. Changed his home location after having the machine for 4 years and setting it up just like the directions tell you. On his machine, on the Avid, it homes to the front left corner, which puts it, when it's homing, it's right over top of everything, all your work pieces and all that. So you got to move the gantry around to get it out of the way. So he changed it and showed how he did it in Mach 3 and all that good stuff and moved it to the back right corner. So good on you, Mr. Gatton. It's a good video. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Also, all these videos that we talk about are in the description. So if you want to watch any of these that we're chatting about here, go down to the description and they'll be down there. Paul, where do you home to? Do you home front, back? Where's your machine?
Front left.
Front left too?
Yeah.
Pretty, I guess, really the most common area.
Yeah.
I do.
It's not that convenient. And when I get done with the cut, I usually run it to the back anyway. But it homes to the front left.
That's good. Yeah. Mine. I set mine to home to the rear right. But I have to write it down like because I don't have it zero out back there. But I have the location of where I want the zero to be. So I set up like a little program for it to come back up to the front corner whenever I want it to. But I always have to make sure that I have it set properly, or else it'll run into itself somewhere down there. But good stuff. Make or Break Shop Had a good video out this week or 2 weeks ago, rather. He was talking about a bunch of resources. Some of them were paid for, some of them are free, but he had a lot of them that I'd never even heard of before. And, especially for fonts and stuff like that, there's like 1,000 fonts and those, but there were some other ones too that he had listed that were different and pretty good. So
I noticed he didn't have boxes PY on there.
no, he did that. He did mention that other one though. What's the other one that he did?
Just boxes.com or something like that.
Maker Case, I think it was, wasn't it?
Maker Case, okay.
I think that's what it was. So he did mention that one, but he didn't mention boxes.py. So moving on to the next one, Paul's workshop. I've known him a long. Well, I don't talk to him, but I've known of him for a long time. He started out with a whatchamacallit, here. Ooh, there we go. Now we can actually see what we're doing. He started out with a X-Carve, 6 years ago or so, and because I was on the easel forums at the time that he had gotten his, and he was starting to do some YouTube videos and all that. So yeah, he's been around for a little while doing it, and I thought this was a good video because he actually shows you that you can use easel for stuff, especially for like if you're new to CNC stuff and design work stuff. Easel's really simple and pretty user friendly. That's what I use most of the time, really. Even though I do have the Vectric stuff, I just don't use it. I don't know why. I need easel just to go away, so it forces me to use the Vectric stuff. But oh well, it is what it is. It's easel's not great. It definitely has its problems. But as a new CNC person, or you have a simple thing that you want to draw or design, it works really well. Like some of the movements and all that are kind of wonky in it, but oh well, it gets the job done. So check him out and see that he does a nice walkthrough on how he made these designs. The big announcement was that there's two people in his family, 2 kids getting married, and so he was making them the infinity signs with their names and stuff in it. So that's what that one's all about. We got a nice update from our friends over there at Rapid ATC. The Masso G3 configuration, it works. When he was on the other week, he was talking about how they were working on that, trying to get the Masso G3 configuration to work without having to hit cycle start every time you wanted to change the tool. And now I guess they figured it out, and you can do it. And this video shows you what to do with it, like what to change, how to run everything, and what settings and all that good stuff that you need to change. I've never messed with a Masso, so I don't know anything about them. But other than they're like an all-in-one type of thing. Hey, that's another hurdle that they've been going through with the rapid change ATC. Hopefully we can get Gerbil. That's what we need. We need Gerbil. I know they're working on it though. They have a bunch of people over in their Reddit that are trying to get stuff to work right. So good deal. Good deal. Man, Sean must have really had a problem.
Yeah.
He's usually back after a few minutes.
Maybe we made him mad.
It's all good. All Rob Sandstorm Design. So this one kind of made me laugh because in this video, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I thought this would be a good video to let everybody know about. But in the beginning of the video, he's like, "Yeah, so I filmed this a year ago, and then I forgot to edit it and put it up." And that's exactly what happened with the video I'm putting out tomorrow. So if you think it's anything up to like current, it's not, but it's good. It's a nice fun little project. It's only 4 minutes long, so watch it several times, please. But this one, Rob did a shamrock dish that you can see there in his thumbnail, and with epoxy, and he walks through how he did it, and it's a pretty good, easy process. With the epoxy and all that good stuff, and I was really surprised that he pulls it off of his machine, like after he cuts the relief to do the epoxy. I was like, "Oh, why is he moving it? Don't move it!" But he had stop blocks set up, so it wasn't like he was going to lose the whole setup or whatever with it. But
I was surprised he ran a roundover bit around it too. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That was a nice touch. Oh,
yeah.
There he is. There's the man. Oh, there. Stop hitting the button.
Okay.
There we go.
What'd we do? Make you mad?
Had enough. Bye. No. No, every now and then, whenever I restart the computer, it seems to do an update or something. And if it does that, out of the blue, it just shuts down and restarts.
Yeah.
This one took a little longer.
That's all good. All good, sir.
It's already gave us something to talk about.
Yeah. We were just, oh, there you go. Yeah, we were just talking about this shamrock dish that the guy made, and it turned out pretty good. I noticed that his machine needed to be trammed when he did he surfaced everything, and so I sent him a comment. I said, "Hey, it looks like your machine needs to be trimmed a little bit," and he was like, "Yeah, it does a little bit."
And that little sound.
Yeah. It wasn't horrible, but you could just see when it was going up and back, you could see it was leaving ridges, but probably wasn't as much as what it looked like in the video. Oh, all right. Well, moving on here, we got the Tinkerverse. If you ever try to look up this guy's channel on YouTube, it will try to change it to Thingiverse. I put the channel name in there so I could get this picture, and it kept on. I'm like, where'd it go? It's like not even here. And then I noticed, oh yeah, we were showing results for Thingiverse. I was like, that's not what we wanted to see. No, but he was showing this video of how he did this is a Hogwarts, Harry Potter crest and stuff like that. But he was showing his process for doing layered signs, which I thought was all right. It wasn't bad. There's I would have done things differently on this particular design, but I thought it was good working in Lightburn on getting everything done. So pretty cool. Turned out good. And then there was Wild Willow. So I her stuff came up on my feed the other day, and I watched it. It was about, she was talking about this one, making laser engraved acrylic hat patches. And I thought that was cool. Like that's her thing, I guess, is to make, she does hats. Like that's her business. But I didn't know you could do that with like acrylic. like the acrylic sheets and stuff like that. And in the video, I asked her to kind of explain how she does it with a little more in depth with the with a 2-color acrylic, because she shows one of the hats that she made for some espresso thing or something like that, but like it has red writing and then black writing, but it's all one piece of acrylic, and I thought that was really cool. But she got a good video, very good video. She talks about a bunch about getting some, if you're wanting to get started in doing, the hat patches or whatever, you can get some resources from people, all that good stuff, and all that. So
I've seen the leather patches, where you throw on a piece of leather and engrave it and put it on a hat. That's the first for the acrylic.
yeah, I hadn't seen it with the acrylic, and they look great. So it's even last week we were talking about the one guy that he was doing the cork patches for stuff, and these being the acrylic were pretty neat, and they look really nice, because you could do like the metal looking ones or whatever. So they turned out good. Turns out that this is only her second video. I was really surprised. She knows her stuff. She's very good. The other video that she put out was about just her setup of laser stuff. I'm getting feedback or something. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's a new YouTuber, so go check her out. And looks like she's kind of into metal, because she's got a Pantera shirt on there. And
With that.
yeah, and then I checked out, she has some shorts too that she posted, and she's got some really good work. She's going to be a really good follow, I think. She did like a laser cut Highland cow, I think for a bar or something like that. It looks like it looks great. So she's very talented. She's been doing it for like 2.5 years, she said. So she'll grow very quickly as a YouTuber, I think. So good for her.
Hey, Sean, can you turn up your microphone a little bit?
Better? Is it this mic?
A whole lot better.
Yeah, everybody's doing that tonight. All right, so it's not just me.
Oh no.
There
we go.
There you go. Yeah, she's working with some diode lasers too. So I maybe we can see if she'll want to come on one time and talk to us about it. Who knows? Yeah, I think her subscriber base is going to grow quick. I mean, she's a pretty lady, and she knows what she's talking about. It's real obvious when you're watching it. She knows what she's doing. So I think it would be an interesting conversation if we can get her to talk with
7,000 views in 2 days. That's really good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, it's and for that's her second video, so I think she'll hit on something good. So, what else we got going on? Man, not a whole lot. I had this past week I had the CNC. Hi, Ham. CNC with me podcast was last week. I'm doing it every other week over there for Hamilton, and that was pretty good. We were just talking about like some of the stuff that was going on in the world of CNC with me. There's a challenge that Hamilton put up about push sticks. So it's got a bunch of people designing push sticks, and then whoever gets the most votes for their push stick design is getting I think it's $100 or $50 or $100 gift card from Cadence Manufacturing and Design.
Oh, that's cool.
So so that's a pretty nice prize for anybody that gets that. here. Oh, actually, here I can. We're gonna change the look of everything here for a second. I think. Oh yeah, I can. Haha. So let me just show you guys a couple of the push sticks that were showing up over there. Here we'll let's go back to this. There. Look, check out the dinosaur. Isn't that cool? I thought that was pretty good. Nice little dinosaur, and then there's a cat butt. I don't know. That one I just thought would be kind of funny.
That's where you're gonna have to hold it.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I thought was funny about it. And then here's one from Joel Edwards, the Superman one. I thought that was pretty cool. This one from Josh Byerly. I thought this was a pretty innovative design. Or, well, not innovative, but it's a very smart design because it's actually double duty. You can use it like as it's sitting now, and be able to push like directly onto the wood or that you're passing through the saw, or if you flip it over, you can use the tip there and just get the back of it. So I thought that was pretty smart design on those.
Great.
Yeah, pretty neat. There was also some really nice ones. Like look at this thing.
So
Wow.
Yeah, Ed Brown did that one. It was just a really nice looking push stick. I was like, man, I wouldn't even want to put that through my saw. It's pretty nuts. And then also we were talking since Valentine's Day was last week. We were talking about Valentine's Day and showing some of the projects that some people were doing. So here was one from Sam Coleman. He did that one. My heart beats for you. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see here. Here Joe Hanukkah. He did this one. That was pretty cool. He used that Shaper Trace and got his kids to write messages to mom, and then he engraved them on the planner there. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a good idea. And then there was a couple of people that were like, "Yeah, this is the first thing that I've carved." Like Bill Green, this is like 100-year-old oak or something like that, and it's his first carve that he did with his CNC. I thought that was pretty. I'd be petrified to do anything with 100-year-old oak.
Yeah,
much less be my first carve.
I think I used pallet wood for about the first 10 cards I made.
Yeah. I was using foam just to make sure I didn't crash it fast. But here's one from Wesley Cooper. I think this was his first thing that he did too. It's like some cool hearts and stuff like that. So pretty interesting community over there. People are it's a pretty big and growing community. So if you have any interest in joining up with all those folks over there, it's cncwithme.com.
Kenneth wants to know when the push stick challenge ends.
There he is right there. It's coming up. I think it ends this week. I could be wrong. Let me check real quick. I can check real quick. I got it open on my other computer here.
I think one of the funnest push sticks I've seen is the one where it's the hand minus the fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
You should have painted it red there at the end.
Yeah, it would have been funny. All right, come on. Where's that? Push stick. Complete by March 10th. March 10th is when that one does. Yeah.
Got a couple weeks yet.
Yeah. So coming along pretty good on that one.
It's like the Gatton Challenge. You wait till the last couple days and go for it.
Yeah. Right. Here's Harry's got an idea for one. Based on the state of Missouri, you can push with the boot heel, and you can maybe add a speed square out of the Southwest. There you go. Yeah, the state of Maryland would do pretty good for one too. So,
Oklahoma would do.
Earl's over there on CNC with me, so he's been working on one. Yeah, see, she hit the algorithm, I guess, because she was showing up there, showing up for Matt too. So let's see here. I'm
Looks like Matt got a new toy.
Was that?
It looked like Matt got a new toy.
Yeah, he just ordered one. Sorry, I'm looking through the chat real quick to see if I missed anything. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, Dwayne, I am. Well, I'm pretending to be in charge of Grandpa, my son, and the dogs, but we all know that I am not in charge. Not in charge at all. No. Let's see here. Yeah, we're missing our other buddy Paul today too. He's out at sea with all the other Trekkies. So,
he's getting beamed up.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Looks like I'm all caught up on that stuff. So awesome. Well, hey. That's all I got for everybody this week. I was I didn't have a whole big list of videos that I was watching this week. So and I was thinking about Rob Hampton earlier today too. And it was because WWE had they had their first event in Perth, Australia. And man, that place looks pretty. And Rob obviously is from Australia. I don't know what part of Australia, but he's from there. So just like everybody thinks that everybody in America is like from New York or something. Thank God we're not. But I'm just going to say Rob is from Australia, so he is from the continent, and he knows exactly where Perth is and how nice it is. I know it's on the west side, but looked the shots that they were doing, like overview cityscapes and all that stuff. It looked really pretty. So, but good times. All right. Well, Mr. Corliss, you got anything else for us this week, buddy?
No, I don't. Hopefully next week I'll have my picture mounted in my frame.
Yeah. Hopefully you won't have COVID anymore too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There you go. Oh, Rob's from Melbourne. He's never been to Perth.
Melbourne.
Well, you should make a trip, Rob, because it looked pretty today. What about you, Sean? You got anything else for us today?
Oh, this is the second thing I cut.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And hard to.
Is that second thing you cut post fire?
Yep, post fire. Yeah, there's. Yeah, this is the first piece. I had to check it all out.
There you go.
Make a nice clock.
Yeah.
Is that a railway sign too?
Yeah, Santa Fe.
Cool. You should put a chain on it. Then you could be Flavor Flav. Yeah.
That's fun.
Good deal.
I'd be rolling with the Steel Boys.
Yeah. Dwayne wants to see the one that caused the fire.
Dude, there ain't nothing left of it but ashes. There might. No, I cleaned it up pretty good.
Charcoal.
Ash. Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think I got a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me find it here real quick. I should have took a better pic, but my nephew was like, "Why didn't you record it?" Sorry, no. Let's see.
Yeah, the kids today they wouldn't have even tried to put out the fire. They would have just taken out their phone and recorded it. Dude, look at this fire, man! It's got a big fire. I don't know what to do. Everything's on fire.
Let's see if I can do this. Screen sharing, 2 monitors.
Wade's asking if you had a lot of little bits in it, or was it just the project that caught fire?
The project. There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's
Woo!
fine.
Whoa!
There,
That's toasty.
You can see the strands in the belt. There's no belt. The hoses are melted. Yeah, you can see the chain up on top. And can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can. So yeah, so this is all black. The cool thing is, and I'm glad Cody said something. He asked, how the gantry was, so I took a straight edge to it. Surprisingly enough, it didn't sag or twist or anything. But yeah, this is all warped down in here, and it it woke me up.
Yeah.
There's the honeycomb.
Oof.
So yeah, it's filled with rubber and work goodies.
Not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful. Don't leave your machine unattended. When you're
Now you
cutting
made me
flammable
more
goods, do
paranoid
not
than I already
leave
was.
unattended.
Yeah, don't
You'll be
leave your
fine.
machines unattended, especially around Sean.
Yeah.
Especially around me.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, we're here. Everything's back in order. My
Good
pride's
deal.
hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is.
I did buy something cool. I'm going to try this week. Making the home show is this week for me this coming weekend, and so I don't know how my setup's going to be this coming week, but it'll survive. Whatever. But anyway, because I probably have to take my monitors to the home show is why I'm saying that. I bought some. I wanted to make a sign for a new sign for the businesses being there, and so I was at Home Depot the other day, and I was just going to buy a piece of plexiglass, and then just sand it and frost it or whatever, and use that because I also want to. If anybody watched the video I did on the Star Wars light wall for the laser closet, I'm not happy with the curtain material that I used for the light diffuser, I guess is what it is. And so I went to when I was at Home Depot, I was looking around, and like I said, I was going to buy some plexiglass to do that. And then I had a thought of the diffusers that they put in the overhead fluorescent lights. Mm-hmm. And so I found where that was, and I was going to grab one of those pieces. And then over at the glass section, they actually had ones that were more white instead of more clear. And so I grabbed one of these pieces. I forget what the name of the stuff is. It's still up on my table. But I'm going to try to cut some of that this week and see how it turns out. So we'll see. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for jumping in the chat and all that good stuff. Totally appreciate it. And we'll be back next week, next Saturday as always. And hopefully we'll have something fun and exciting to do or say or talk to. And we'll call it a day. So thanks again, everybody, for having a good one. And I'm completely in the wrong thing. I'm still looking at the stuff for the making it up as we go, or the CNC with me stuff. So here we go. All right. So, all right. It's been just it's been that day. So everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Peace out, sauerkraut.